term agriculture as a revolution. In the whole history of mankind, agriculture is a changing, invention or activity, you can call it. Can you tell me, why is it a revolution? Why is agriculture known as the revolution?
We stopped roaming.
What is wrong in roaming?
Hunters, gatherers too, we have become pastoralists.
So, is that good or bad?
We lost that, we started becoming fat.
So that's bad. Why is it a revolution?
No, but that can't include the population. We became more secure. The life expectancy has increased. The food availability has increased.
Life expectancy has decreased. Agriculture has, it has caused deficiencies.
Deficiencies that came later on, but initially.
No, it doesn't come later on. Just a second. I'll just write it down so that, okay, from hunter-gatherer, which means I have activity. From activity, I have moved to sedentary. Right? As a hunter-gatherer, I am eating fruits, nuts, all sorts of things. Okay, I have a balanced diet. Here I am only, let's say wheat, barley, rice came much later. I have only few things that I am depending on. It is not as balanced as hunter-gatherer. Okay, so nutritional deficiency. Right? So in both of these cases, this is bad. Right?
There is a maturity stage, sir.
Pastoralism, whatever you call it.
No, what I'm trying to do.
See, hunter-gatherer, move to pastoral, move to agricultural, move to industrial. Right? This is the sequence. Before this, maybe nomad. Right? We are not talking about this. We are talking about this. We are talking about this. We consider agriculture to be a revolution. Right? In the whole history of mankind, agriculture is a revolution. Why is it a revolution? That means something has to be good about it, right?
Because trade happened, because the population increased.
Population has increased not as a cause. It is the effect.
Yeah, trade effect.
It is the effect, not the cause.
Because we had surplus, trade has started.
Okay, trade has started.
That's also the
So before that, trade was not there.
where the hunter-gatherers trade.
Just transform the way we
Trade across seas.
So then what is this?
Trade across seas.
Why do you require trade? Let's just ask that basic question. Why do you require trade?
Trade is again an offshoot of.
You have a surplus economy.
Yeah.
It is a surplus economy. From being surplus, we have become negative. So is that, it's not good, right? How can it be good? So what makes it a revolution? Plant diversity has decreased. Environmental crisis has happened. Our gene pool has decreased. It has caused so many diseases. It has affected plant life, animal life. It has caused pollution, eutrophication, groundwater pollution, soil pollution, air pollution through methane, global warming. All of this has happened because of just agriculture. So then why is agriculture called a revolution? Why is it such a great event?
It transformed the way we live our lives.
Yeah, from activity I have become sedentary. Is that good?
It's transformed so much that all the other things have happened. Transformation is so huge that you completely forgotten what was the earlier this thing, and now it's something else we have become.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why it's called a revolution.
Okay. I'm asking, what is that transformation? What is the transformation we are looking at? Did you understand my question? Yeah?
In the way we gather our food.
See, this has more technology than this. But what should I do with technology? I'm happy here.
have more production and we can store for the bad times when they cannot actually get gathered and
See, here in hunter-gatherer, let's say there is no rainfall, there is drought. I will eat animals. There is no shortage here. There is shortage only here. Drought affects agriculture, not a hunter-gatherer.
time and energy. It gives free time, leisure time to spend on other things.
How?
Because for hunter-gatherer, it takes a lot of time and energy throughout the day. But whereas with agriculture and all, technology and all, we get more time to spend on
Is it? You spend more time on agriculture. Think again. Perfect answer. The only positive effect of agriculture is division of labor, which means certain people can do agriculture, the others are free to do other things. Whereas as a hunter-gatherer, you find your own food. That's all. Otherwise, agriculture has been the greatest bane to mankind. Apart from this one benefit, I don't think of any other benefit of agriculture. Division of labor, that's all. Can you think of anything else? Especially environmental science.
The civilization which used to be wiped off the face of the earth because of climatic action.
That will happen even with agriculture.
Now we are much more resistant to that.
No, we are much more vulnerable now, sir.
Vulnerable, not what we
See, when you depend only on few goods, your vulnerability increases. I am depending only, my major food is rice, next is wheat. If rice and wheat is wiped out, we will die of starvation.
Harappan civilization has become extinct because of the climatic action. That's what they feel. One of the theories.
One of the theories could be that, but majorly we have accepted Aryan invasion. Your Mahajanapadas, those are all not Harappan.
But the gene study says it's something else.
Not really. See, there could be, just to indulge you a little more, at the cost of everybody else, the climate change that you are talking about is the disappearance of the Gagar River. Right? But on the Gagar River, you don't have all the Harappan settlements. You have other settlements on other rivers like Sutlej, Bees, Jhelum, all these other sites are there. So it will account only for few of the cities getting extinct, if that is the reason. Right? So not entirely climate change is the reason for disappearance of Harappan civilization. What exactly happened, nobody knows, but there are evidences for Aryan invasion also. The reason, basic reason is that technology, there is a sea change in technology. Harappans were that much more urbanized. The next technology after that was more barbaric. You don't have your chessboard division of your cities. There is no drainage system. These are all use of burnt bricks. They use, okay? Without going too much again into that, what I'm trying to say is that apart from division of labor, I do not see any other benefit of agriculture. If you can think of anything, please tell me through the course of this class and let's discuss. Yeah, clear? Clear so far? So now with this refreshment of our minds, let's go back to our topic. Okay, so far, basically we've understood what correlation is, we've understood what regression is. Now let's look at some of the differences between correlation and regression. Some of them you already know, right? Let's just go through it again. First difference, measures the degree of covariability. In the sense, what is covariability?
variation in one causing the variation in another.
As simple as that. So we are talking only in terms of degree, we are talking in direction and in terms of form of the relationship. Yeah, these three we are trying to see in correlation. Whereas in regression we are trying to predict. It's a little extension of that, we are trying to even predict. Because in regression we are also doing correlation. If you remember, R value is nothing but your correlation coefficient. So in regression you are also getting the degree of the relationship, right? You are getting even the form of the relationship. In addition to that, you are able to predict the variable that you don't know. Yeah? able to predict the variable of the value of one variable based on the other. Next, it's a relative measure. We talked about this, right? That's an absolute measure. We even talked about this in terms of symmetrical and unsymmetrical, non-symmetrical relationship. That is, a correlation of x on y or y on x is the same. For regression, you have two different lines. Y on x is what we talked about in our class. The same thing if I do for x on y, it will be a different equation completely, right? So here, the variables, or rather the coefficients, share a non-symmetrical relationship. Next, zero correlation exists. We have seen zero correlation, but there is nothing called zero regression. Why? Perfect answer. Also, A is constant. Non-zero. A is a constant. Yeah, either negative value or positive value, it's a constant. There is some value to it. So it can never be zero. That's the reason. Okay. Basic differences, clear so far? Yeah. Now let's get into our next topic. Structural equation modeling. This is what we're going to talk about.